right, y'all, it is time for the rematch. Here is another 3-marker challenge, and I definitely needed a do-over from the last one, which was my very first one. So here we go. Okay, the anxiety, the anxiousness, and the crazy jitters that run as this camera is running and you are picking out these colors. Okay, listen, I'm like, can I please get 3 good colors this time, because I was not that big of a fan of the colors I got last time. This time around, I decided to add some of my Copics and my Winsor & Newton brush markers to this, just to give us a little more to choose from, I guess, instead of just using the Ohuhu markers. So here are the colors that we've got here. And yeah, I can tell you right now that I am not a fan of this very, very light lavender Copic. It is not a favorite of mine. It came in one of the, I think it comes in the pastel pack, 6-pack, and like, it's just not one of my favorites. So it really threw me off in this trio. The other 2 colors, sorry to say, are like the same colors that I had last time, so I was not that excited about them either. But all 3 of them together definitely gives like a different mood. Okay, and the first thing I thought was like, you know, what was I going to draw and what kind of girl would it be? You know, because obviously it was going to be a girl. Okay, I am not that good at drawing men yet. That is still something I have to practice, so we'll get there. But I immediately was trying to think of what would I want her to look like and different things like that. So I did do a quick sketch to figure out, you know, which way I wanted to go with it. So I decided on like a college girl. You know, it's an average day in school, you know, college kids always got like a cup of coffee or a cup of something. So I was like, you know, that would be cute to maybe have her with a cup of coffee, you know, with her book bag on, just something that was casual and easy, I guess I would say. My sketching process takes so long, guys, so I started to sort of edit some of it out, but I wanted you guys to actually see the whole process. That's why I definitely did not add where I did my like my rough draft, because this video probably would have been 40-50 minutes. Okay, who's watching a 40-50 minute of, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so yeah, I was working on her legs and different things, her legs, and the making sure I was getting the proportions right. That is something that does take me a while, because I wanted her to have like this casual, almost like she's walking and or maybe in mid-walk type of look. And so I definitely was erasing and doing it over and just trying to get my legs where I was more satisfied with them.
Hey, West Coast feel dirty South, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got pick it. East Coast feel West Coast feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That's why, but you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can nobody, I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just saying. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm good. Right now I'm naughty. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody. Boy, won't you pick me up at the park right now, up the block, while everyone sleeps. I'll be waiting there with my drinks, my notes, my hat, just so I'm low key.
Yeah, doggy sound.
Baby girl, I'm the man from the big B-Day. Won't you come play round my way? And listen to what I got to say. Them lane, don't you know I am the man? Rock shows head to Japan. Have people shake my hand. Baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. Give me goosebumps and hot heat. We can play haters believe. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody. 'Cause
you give it nobody, nobody. I'm talking about nobody, nobody. Oh, sometimes I'm pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Right now I'm not a guy, not a guy, not a guy. You give it nobody, tell me I got somebody. If I let this go, you give it nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I can watch my back, so much is it mine. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Cause I'm pretty good. Right now I'm not a guy. Say yes or say no. I really need somebody. Tell me I got somebody. My dreams, my looks, my
Dirty South,
dirty.
can y'all really feel me?
Feel it.
East Coast feel me,
Say what?
West Coast feel me. Dirty South,
Dirty.
can y'all really feel me?
I got pick it.
East Coast feel me, West Coast feel me.
boy. I've been watching you like the hole in the sky. That's why, but you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I
All right, so I'm back. So at this point, I actually was getting sort of excited a little bit because I was really loving how my drawing was coming out. I really was loving how this sketch was coming out because first of all, you know, I was trying to make sure I was adding a bit more detail and sort of trying to challenge myself with this one. Not do it too simple just because there's only so many colors, but to challenge myself on maybe just pushing that boundary with, you know, with the colors and just figuring out different ways of how I could use them without it looking just, you know, just looking like, oh, she's only got 3 colors, but maybe, you know, maybe mixing some of them, which I was definitely scared to do, okay? But I was loving her outfit. I was thinking like the shorts, because I actually have some yellow shorts that I got from JCPenney, and they are just so comfortable and so cute. Now, they are brighter than the yellow that is here. This yellow here is more like a mustard. But I was like, okay, we can give her some little easy breezy shorts and just, you know, just throwing on a tee with it. You know, we're not going to do anything too extra. And guess what? I did not draw sunflowers on it. These are going to be stripes. How about that?
Doggy sound.
Baby girl, I'm the man from the big B-Day. Won't you come play round my way? And listen to what I got to say. Them lane, don't you know I am the man? Rock shows head to Japan. Have people shake my hand. Baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. Give me goosebumps and hot heat. We can play haters believe. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody. 'Cause
So I definitely decided I was going to cut all of the inking. My inking takes too long, y'all. Like, listen. So here I'm finishing up my inking, and actually I didn't even realize that my circle that was behind her, which I was getting fancy. So I decided to add a circle behind her, just trying to add a little bit of background. But my circle is more ovalish, and I didn't really see that until afterwards, but I didn't mind it so much. So just erasing all of that, you know, the blue, because I did use a blue coal erase pencil. And so I jumped right in with my yellow or mustard I don't know exactly which color. I think it's close to more of a mustard or yeah, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, so my color here. So to be honest with you, I kid you not, I had no idea what I was going to use for coloring her skin. I knew that I wanted her shorts to be this yellow color, and I knew that my stripes were going to be blue. Listen, that's all I knew. Okay. To be honest, I was really just trying to brace myself for using this light, very light purple on her skin, because I just have a lot of issues with that color. Like, it is so bright. Well, not bright, it's so light that it's hard to use. It's not a light lavender that you can use for shading, in my opinion. Let me say that. So I was like a little apprehensive about using it for her skin, just so that I would be able to show the variation. I know that, of course, with alcohol markers, once you have, went over it and then you start to layer it, you can add a little bit of, shading. And so thank God that worked. So again, I can give myself a little pat on the back for using yet another color that is not a skin tone on her foreskin. So yay for me. Because actually, once I was getting into it, at first I was getting a little afraid, but it really was looking very nice. And hey, that's all I could think. It was like, yes, girl, yes, like, this is, I'm loving this. So, I was all for it. I really was loving how this one was coming out. This challenges everything. Y'all, it is 11:30 right now in the morning, so please excuse all the baby noises, all the baby sounds, all the baby voices, because my 4-year-old is Peppa Pig time over here right now, okay? And my 1-year-old, I am trying to keep him out of here, but listen, it is hard. So just excuse any of the background noises that you may hear during this video. Yeah, so she's got YouTube running right now, so actually, yeah. So if you hear any of that too, just excuse it, y'all. But here you can see where I am sort of trying to go in and sort of add like a little bit of shading and layering on top of my initial layer. And it worked out good enough for me, especially since we are only stuck with these 3 markers right now. So I feel like it did. Like, I was so glad that it was going to be able to show, and for you guys to actually be able to see it in the video and actually see it on camera, because in person you can actually see it pretty well. And so actually it turned out where you guys can see it. So I was glad about that.
Dirty.
So I went in and was trying to add a little bit of more shading around the shirt, on her thighs, and even in my shorts as well, just so that, we could just add some shading just to make everything pop a bit more and give everything a little bit of dimension.
But you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it, but if I let you know, you can know about it. I'm talking about know about it. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back.
So with her eyes and hair, I really just went in with my Sharpie and just added, those details. I just wanted to add more detail to her hair. I really didn't want to color her hair in because I don't know. Like, I just didn't want to mess up my picture, and I felt like just leaving her hair with the little details was, I don't know, I feel like it was good enough. I didn't want to color it all the way in with my Sharpie because I felt like that would be cheating. So I just added more details to her hair, and I just left her hair white. So I don't know. I liked how it came out. I mean, I thought that better than like trying to make her hair blue, and then, which is something I probably could have done and made it maybe almost like as dark as I could, but I liked how I did it. So if that's not, if that makes me if that disqualifies me, I should say, well, oh well.
Yeah, doggy style.
Baby girl, I'm the man from the big B. Hey, won't you come play round my way? And listen to what I got to say. Them lame, don't you know I am the man? Rock shows head to Japan. Have to shake my hand. Baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. Give me goosebumps and hot feet. Make a play haters believe. Don't you know? Gotta tell somebody. 'Cause
you can tell nobody, nobody, I'm talking about nobody, nobody. Sometimes I'm pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Right now I'm not a god, not a god, not a god. You can tell nobody. Yeah, that's somebody. If I let this go, you can tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible?
So as we're getting to the end, I did just to, add a distinction between her backpack and like her lips. I actually mixed the yellow, the mustard yellowish color we got going here, and the light lavender, and it almost gave me like this grayish yellow type color, and I was all for it because it just made a different color. So it was able to give her lips some life and give her backpack some life. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Like the hope in the sky, that's why, but you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads,